Hey Pisces, but we're gonna get to you Pisces. So you guys know I like to meditate with these energies, and Pisces, um, this is the energy I usually like to meditate on, and these cards flew. This batch here, it's too many. I don't need all this, but there's a reason I kept it here. And I read these cards, you guys are not, I'm even in awe, because what's happening here is that you're undergoing a serious transition, and a lot of it has to do with the mind. And I think it's beginning with the mind. I've really been feeling an energy. You've been feeling it internally, which now it's transferring to the mind, which is going to make you move in action. So you've got all swords energy pretty much here, and this is a conquering. You know what I do love is we're showing the Ace of Swords. So this is all a beginning. You know, there's something ending, but something also is beginning, and this is a triumph of some sort. So this is a breakthrough, and it's a mental breakthrough. It's a breakthrough on many levels. You've got the Four of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, right? And then the Queen of Swords. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is the grounding energy here, meaning you've patiently, this has been going for some time. Queen of Swords is you've smartened up. And I feel like the clarity of this breakthrough is you've been in this Queen of Swords, and it's just kind of had you in this air quality energy. And I think I've been feeling some air quality energy for you Pisces, only because you've been needing to ground. Seven of Swords, there's betrayal, or there are tactics or strategies around you, whether it's in a relationship, but you're smartening up, whether it's in business, in your work environment. And I do feel strongly work environment, because your readings have been a span of many things. And I think what's happening is whatever's happening spills over. So if it's in your relationship, it's spilling over your career and your family. If it's in your career, spilling over your relationship, you know, in all the areas is what I'm trying to say. But because this is in mind, a mental swords energy, there's a lot you've waited for Swords. And it created a lot of, this is the pent up buildup that it created during this space. You needed a lot of solitude, and I've really been feeling that for you for some time. But this Knight of Swords, all that pent up energy was to put you in action with the Knight of Swords, to really see the Seven of Swords and to embody this Queen of Swords. But it was a challenge to ground yourself with the Seven of Pentacles. But the breakthrough is here with the Ace of Swords. My goodness. This reading, I want to point out that the bottom of the deck was the Lovers and the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. And that's a lot of major. Again, you're breaking through something that's been you've been bound to. And, you know, this is to me an ascension. Again, any of these partnership, lovers can represent any partnership, business, work. Like, you're moving to a new Wheel of Fortune is here. This is good. Like, this is a karmic cycle coming to an end. And let's get into your read. Yeah, Eight of Cups pops out. You're moving forward, and you're emotionally already, I think this pent up energy during the Four of Swords has really allowed you to think things through. Now, if you're not in this energy yet, we're going to keep these. If you're not in this energy yet, don't worry about it. I think this is a process, and this has been a process for some time. So here we have Moon energy. Yeah, so much is coming, intuition and insight. And you know, this is your energy, Pisces. You know, you are receiving it. So I feel you're receiving it on the internal first, inside. So your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now. That Swords energy, very intuitive. It's very tapped in, I feel. So you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. Yes, and then Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is pivotal. We already saw it, so it's showing up It's showing up twice now, this Wheel of Fortune, and I really, really feel this strongly, Pisces. Your angels heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward, and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. Oof. Wow. So let's see your soul transition, twin soul and symptoms. Oof. You guys know I'm a twin, right? So twin soul, for those who are in the twin soul journey, and have come to your senses about what this evolution really is, that the twin soul ascension is a vehicle to move you through. You have incarnated in this lifetime with your divine counterpart. This complex connection is intended to strip away outdated beliefs and bring high vibration love to the world. And symptoms, emotional, physical, or mental stimulus has caused a reaction. Know its positive or negative impacts. And this is what I'm saying, the symptoms. So those who are in twin flame or twin soul ascension vehicle journey, your symptoms are activating and you're moving through. Those who are just receiving ascension symptoms, because this is definitely symptoms, emotional, physical, mental. It's that Four of Swords energy, whatever pent up and whatever's caused a reaction is to move you. And just note if it's positive or negative, you're going to know what decisions, right? That's why your insight is here. And then challenge ahead. It will be challenging. Face this challenging head on and look at it as an opportunity for improvement. Your will may be tested, but stand in your beliefs and be strong. So, you guys know what this is. And for those who are going through it, this is really, really, when the universe presents something like this, it's truly for a positive outcome. But it's not easy. That's why swords energy, the sword suit is never the easiest energy to get through. But this breakthrough with the Ace of Swords, there's something to really like. There's such an empowering energy when you do get through this suit, the energies of this suit. So let's see, what do you have to allow, Pisces? I allow myself to have personal boundaries, yes, and I really feel that's why Spirit is saying keep a secret, keep it like, keep a low key right now. And I allow myself to be open to love. Some of you are opening yourself up to love or connection. This to me feels how the twin soul journey, how you express yourself on the outside. And yeah, I allow myself to receive all that is given to me. That's embodying Empress energy right there. That is coming into the heart space. Our ascension is to balance the feminine and masculine energy, and receiving is knowing that. But in order to get there, you also have to create these boundaries, these personal boundaries, which shows is a sign of self-love, overall in life. So we have surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. That's that Empress, right? Infinite. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So there's a lot of this Wheel of Fortune is moving you through an abundant life. And I think the symptoms that you're feeling is the fuel that's necessary. And this is how the universe communicates to us. This is how they speak to us, and when you start understanding the sensitivity, when you become very sensitive to the information, then you'll know what to do. So let's get more energies for your main spread here. The healing, when it appears, it's the communication of the soul, the communication of the universe. They speak to the hearts, and it's guiding you through a different direction that speaks to your heart. So you got to listen to that communication. Again, seeking your own counsel right now. Again, look at this, Four of Swords and Judgment. So what do we have here? Solar plexus. That's Empress. I always associate this. 3, the Trinity, mind, body, spirit. So these two, to me, has a lot to do with grounding. For the Empress, this is an elevation, 3 to 4. and you're just elevating. You're elevating your spirit. You know, rest and rejuvenate. Four of Swords here. It happens during the time of just needing a mental break for you, however you take that, right? This is hard to do that. We're all busy. Another 3, partnership and alliances and judgments. You know, this is speaking towards our judgment call towards this. And honestly, I really feel judgment here is Judgment Day with this Wheel of Fortune, where you're moving through an end of a cycle, right before the world. Give me the energy for solar plexus here. Make love, not war, and Ace of Swords again. So yes, this has to do with your connections. It has to do with all your soul alignment, what you're bringing in. There's clarity that's coming in here. Soul contracts are coming. These are true breakthroughs with new energy. 4 of Swords again. So a lot of understanding here. Give me more on this heart chakra. 4 of Pentacles. I feel this is the grounding energy with the 4 of Pentacles. Like we said, with the 7 of Pentacles, there's a need to ground. So a lot of you are going to feel this energy of a hold back, only because what's coming in may feel overwhelming. And more on this heart chakra. Yeah, and you're going to have to take your time here with the Knight of Pentacles. So allow the information to come in. And there you go, High Priestess. Allow the information to come in, Pisces. Because there are definitely big decisions coming out. And for the sake of stability, because I love that we have Pentacles here. So you're moving towards stability here. And this is more of a methodical way of approaching your 3D life. So give me more of this 4 of Swords. And again, another 4 with this 4 of Swords. It's a lot of information. Yep, 9 of Pentacles, your stability. This is all you. All you. You know, this is about being abundant, right? Surrender your belief in scarcity. So there's a limitation. There's a limitation in scarcity, right? Not being stable enough. 4 of Pentacles can represent that too. Always holding on to things because we're the fear. So here the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. And in this space, you get to become this 9 of Pentacles. And you know it. It's one thing to speak it, right? But to know it is different. And believing it is where the transition, the internal transition needs to happen. So like that, things can change. Give me more of this partnership and alliance. And I really feel new job change. So this is a lot of breakthroughs. This is obviously new soul contracts, job opportunities, relationships may heal, and just abundance. Things are going to turn for the better. Came around this 3 of Wands. Why the partnership and alliance? Yeah. Some of you, again, been coming out of a relationship. 4 of Wands with the 5 of Wands with the 3 of Wands. Now, for some of you, again, it could be this twin flame journey. So your 11-11 journey, this is an ascension, right? Again, reviewing your soul contracts, just changing things. Some of you, this has to do partnership alliance. This feels very work related, where there was a lot of competition or just energies around you that really weren't for the best. You know, the fact that Chariot's here definitely feels a lot strongly about career. You're more this 5 of Wands. Yep. I mean, you guys, seriously, the world. And with the Queen of Wands. So this is you empowering yourself, really understanding your abilities. 5 of Pentacles, right? Knowing your worth, moving through. A lot of you are changing this job change. This is coming to an end. And now you're going to go to a place where you're going to feel a lot more worth. It's going to enliven your soul in a different way, and it's going to be more aligned. And again, like I said, it's the next lesson. You know, it doesn't mean that this where you're going isn't going to be challenging. It just means it's the next elevation of who you're becoming. So give me more of this Judgment. Beautiful. I mean, this is like karma well earned. Temperance, 10 of Pentacles, and the Sun. This is such a cycle change and something you've definitely been patient about, and it was divine timing. You know, the angels have seen, you know, and it's also a reward. So it's for the better. And it's really having to do with our energy and our vibration here. So these symptoms, everything was in preparation. This breakthrough, this is a breakthrough here. Very big breakthrough here, Pisces, and I'm excited for you. So let's get your abundance guidance. What is the abundance guidance? What's going on with Pisces? Let me get one more. Abundance guidance for Pisces. What do we want our Pisces to know? Okay. So we have first card, face your financial fears. Again, the belief of scarcity. So there is fear around here. And so I feel like for some of you, this next lesson is something that's going to be so abundant that now you're being challenged to change that scarcity mindset, a mindset of limitations. And so like I said, it's also about knowing. And when you know, you own it. And strong Empress energy with the 3. So definitely abundance. When you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person is struggled with and release these self-doubts. So there's some self-doubts, and it's, again, the knowing. Detox your friendships. Oof. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. That's this right here, you guys. This partnership alliance, it has to do with your surroundings. And for some of you, definitely career paths that were limiting you. And again, no more, sometimes we have this sense of loyalty out of the good of our hearts, but sometimes it affects our progress. And Spirit is also, pointing out here to use our discernment about our associations and relationships. So we need to use better discernment. So detoxing is there for a lot of you. Release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's success inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. So a lot of you, it's again, believing that you can have it too. Some of you may have had, and it's normal, the ego can go there when we're not in the best position in our lives. We can go to an energy of jealousy, but jealousy can be used as fuel as well. And we can appreciate where we're at, and then it's how we take ownership about where we're at. So there's a lot about fears of scarcity here. Everything here speaks of cleaning our associations that can restrict us and limit us. And we have to be mindful of what that comfort zone can be at times. And obviously facing the financial fears that, about succeeding, and like when something actually comes for you, and I feel like it's here, whether it's a commitment, whatever it is, Pisces, it's here for you. You have to believe that it's for you. Guidance is balance. You're currently out of balance. Your yin and yang energy needs your loving care and attention. You have been giving too much to your environment and ignoring your own needs. Take this time to regain your strength. So again, 4 of Swords energy. Allow this energy to really regain yourself and get into this knowing. And a lot of it is going to come from the breath. So take a break. I really feel this. Take a break. Do some rituals here. Whether it's your exercise, your yoga, whatever it is, to clear your energy, detox, to get that energy flow. You definitely need to regain your strength here. So, and a lot of times that's all it takes. Some time away from people and things and places. So give yourself that much, Pisces. So let's see, one more guidance for you. Beautiful. Love. You are worthy of love, and it will find you. Give the love you would like to receive. And this is with all your connections, right? Love is the highest vibration. And that's what, especially the souls in twin flame ascension journeys, that's what this is teaching you. Give the love you would like to receive. You're learning to love yourself. when you know what you need in order for you to be in this comfort receiving from the universe, it's because you've learned to love yourself. And then when you're in this comfort of knowing, is how you're able to give it as well, you know, in ways that you're not expecting anything in return. It's the most authentic love. So I'm gonna leave it there, Pisces. Please like, share, subscribe.